It's me, Biokovic. What's up, everybody? I know everyone's gonna be looking at this and they're gonna be going, "Yo, why are you doing a tier list? Yo, why are you doing a tier list? It's kind of cringe." But do not worry, this is not an actual in-game meta tier list. Well, you probably read the title of this video. I'm going to be ranking the characters based off of how powerful I think they are within the lore. This video was inspired by Dota 2 PowerPoints. They did a video very similar to this for Dota. I don't play Dota, but I really like that channel. Yeah, so, and this is not within the game, this is just within the lore. I think I know the lore fairly well enough to accurately do this, but, this is just my opinion. If anyone disagrees, you can argue in the comments. Maybe you'll persuade me. Alright, so we got 4 tiers here. First we have some guy. This is just a person with a gun. That's it. They don't have any magic. They're not highly trained in using said gun. They're just there. Next is highly skilled / minor magic use. I could have made these their own tiers, but I felt like they kind of belonged together. These are basically like your highly trained monster hunters, assassins, or anyone who just has more minor magical capabilities. Maybe they have I don't know. Yeah, I mean, pretty basic for what that is. It's just not quite this next tier, superhuman, but also not just some guy. Next is superhuman. I could have also said supernatural. I probably could have fit a bit better, but essentially this is just anyone who was born with innate magical powers, or is just highly skilled in magic, or any character who's effectively immortal. A lot of the vampires will probably go here. And finally, near godlike. These are characters who either have some kind of power that could just potentially destroy everything, or they're just very close in nature to the patrons. So you know who is probably going to go here. Now I know there's only 4 tiers, but there is one secret tier that'll come later in the video. Again, this is just my opinion. I would love to hear anyone's discussions in the comments. Hopefully I don't rage bait anyone with this video. Let's go. Alright, first we're going to start with Abrams, and I think we're going to put him in highly skilled / minor magic use. Reason for this is, first off, he's an Ixion, so he naturally kind of has, I don't think in the lore he objectively has any powers, like Infernus, but it is canonical that he is just a very tough guy. Also, he's a detective or private eye, and he's taking out criminals and stuff, so obviously he knows how to fight. He knows what he's doing. Also, because of the book, I mean, that counts as minor magic use. I know in the lore the book is very powerful, but it seems Abrams doesn't know the full extent of that power, so in his hands it's minor magic use, but in somebody else's hands it could be much more powerful, which is why he's protecting it. So yeah, Abrams is in highly skilled and minor magic use. Next, Apollo, also an Ixion. You could say he's just some guy with a sword, but I'm pretty sure he's trained his whole life to use that sword, because it's a family heirloom and stuff. And I don't know if the sword's magic. I don't think it is, but he's highly skilled for sure. So I think he belongs up here. Is he above Abrams though? I am going to be ordering each tier in an order. There is going to be a specific order, mostly. But is Apollo, I think because of the tome, Abrams is slightly above Apollo, because I don't think Apollo has any magic, but Abrams, he has a magic book, so makes sense. Bebop. Would he be superhuman? Well, he's not even human. I mean, all he really has is, like, a laser, and that's kind of it. And, like, I don't even know if that's magic or not, you know? I mean, he is a golem. Is he immortal? I don't know. I'm just gonna put him in highly skilled for now. I'll put him above Abrams, just because he has the giant space laser. He's a little too techy to make sense. Also, the way I have this zoomed in, I don't know if it's gonna like cut anyone off. I'll try to show the whole tier list by the end. I'll fix it if I need to. Okay, this might piss off the Billy players. He is just some guy. Might piss someone off. Other than the goat head, he has no magic. No magic that I can think of. And unlike Abrams or even Apollo, like, Abrams fights criminals and stuff, you know, he's like a big tough guy. It's like said he's, in his lore, it says he's taken down, like, operations and stuff, and this guy's been training his whole life with the sword. Billy's just a dude with a bat. He just happens to have a goat head, and he rants and acts all tough. So I think Billy's the first just some guy. Calico, highly skilled, minor magic use. I mean, she could turn into a cat. She can turn into shadows. She's a highly trained. She kills people. She's an assassin. I think she's like the poster child of this tier. Highly skilled, minor magic use. Calico, for sure. Celeste. She's a unicorn. So, like, she's just straight up a unicorn, which is just a magical creature. And obviously she can use powerful magic, as she does in her kit, which I don't know how, like, lore accurate everyone's kit is, but I think Celeste counts as superhuman. Doorman. Part of me wants to come back to him later, but... Sorry to drink some water there. He's called a fledgling god. The patrons know who he is. There's like an interaction with Paige where he says he calls himself the doorman to keep himself grounded, to like remind himself he's not there to rule anybody. So that makes me feel like he could just rule the world if he wanted to. I don't know. I think he counts as near godlike. That could be debatable, but I think considering he seems a lot more than he lets on, I feel like near godlike makes sense. I might be going through this a little fast. I don't know. I mean, I guess he can make doorways that like bend reality. He could send people to like another realm. I think near godlike's fine for him. Drifter. Okay, as much as Drifter wishes he was considered near godlike, you know, because he calls himself like a concept. He's superhuman, but is he above Celeste? I'd say they're on somewhat equal level. I don't know. Drifter's just really brutal. Like he's a vampire, obviously, so he has superhuman abilities, but other than like summoning darkness and teleporting, he doesn't really have any like zany magical powers beyond that. I guess he is effectively immortal if he doesn't like he can't age. So, I mean, there's that. Yeah, I think Drifter's fine and superhuman next to Celeste. Next. Okay, I might be a little biased here because Dynamo's my main. I think he's near godlike. You might be wondering why. Well, first off, he's literally a black hole. Like, I think in his lore, it directly says his body was turned into a dying star. Which, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm pretty sure that, like, turns into a supernova and then can turn into a black hole. He's literally a black hole. I mean, the fact that McGinnis managed to build this body that could contain that is actually impressive. And I'm pretty sure he has an interaction with Seven where Seven basically is just jealous of... Not jealous, but like basically tells Dynamo he's wasting his abilities. So, I mean, also the size of the black hole that he can create, pretty sure would just, like, if that was real, that would probably just destroy the Earth, like, instantly. I'm not sure. I'm not a scientist, but I think the only reason, like, the world hasn't been destroyed is because Dynamo's such a nice guy. Also, we could just turn people into atoms and, like, rearrange molecules and stuff, and that sounds near godlike to me. I'm just saying. So, I think Dynamo belongs up here. Is he more powerful than Doorman, though? Doorman kind of defies logic, though, so yeah, I think Doorman might be. I don't know. I'll just put them. Honestly, this top tier might just, like, not have a specific order to them. They might just be, like, flat, like, equal, because I don't feel like ranking them. So, yeah, there's that. Alright, next we have Graves. The thing is, Graves herself isn't superhuman, but she is, like, a really powerful necromancer, and I know she's like still learning, like, she's still, like, the apprentice to the Lich, but, like, she has the, like, abilities of the Lich. I mean, her ult is called Borrowed Decree, so it almost implies that she's borrowing the Lich's power. I think, like, she's on the lower tier of superhuman because she's not superhuman herself, but she just has such powerful magic at her fingertips. I don't know. Like, she can summon the dead, she can speak with the dead. I don't know. This one's a bit iffy. I could put her in highly skilled, but for now, she'll be at the bottom of superhuman. Grey Talon. Yeah, highly skilled, minor magic use. You know, later the Baxter Society, Monster Hunter. He's considered like a living legend, and his owl seems magical, so yeah, I think he belongs here. He'll probably end up being the top of that list. Although, I don't know, Warden or maybe Venator could probably be up there too. Alright, next, Haze. Same thing. I'm gonna put her above Calico, purely because she's, like, government age. Actually, she can walk in dreams. I like how I said Grey Talon might be the top of this, but it might be Haze. I mean, yeah, Haze might be at the top of this because is Haze human? I'm pretty sure she is, and the whole, like, smoke on her face is just, like, I don't know, some, like, disguise thing? I don't know, I think she's human. Pretty sure. But, like, she can literally go into dreams and, like, kill people, so I think she counts to be higher than Grey Talon, if I'm being honest. Holiday. Holiday mains might be mad at me for this, but also just some guy. Or girl, you know what I mean. I mean, above Billy for sure, because she's a sheriff and, you know, but, like, that's kind of it. She just has her, I don't know, she's just a sheriff from a small town. I mean, the fact that she could be in the ritual with the rest of these characters is pretty insane, I'll be honest. Anyways, yeah, moving on. I mean, yeah, she's just a cowboy pretty much. Infernus, unlike the other two Ixions, he does have powers, like, yeah, I don't know what type of Ixion he is, but, I mean, he has innate fire powers. He can literally make fire from his fingertips, and he can explode, so, I mean, yeah, that seems superhuman to me. Ivy. I almost put Ivy in highly skilled minor magic use when I was thinking about this, but then I realized, wait, she could literally fly and, like, turn to stone and summon vines and stuff. I mean, she's a gargoyle who came to life. Superhuman seems right. Kelvin. This one was kind of weird. Like, you could put him in highly skilled, but, like, he's not really skilled in combat. He's just a scientist. I mean, the reason why Dynamo is up here is because he's a black hole. He can summon a black hole. But like, other than the fact that he's like undead technically, and like he doesn't even know if the stone on on his back is actually keeping him alive or not. Other than just being undead, he's kind of just a guy. I'll put him above Holiday just because he has like the ice stuff, but as far as we know, that's like tech. Which I guess tech in this universe is kind of also magic, but I don't know, he's kind of just a guy. Like, a really annoying guy in game, but in the lore, he's just a scientist. I mean, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I'm putting him in just some guy, because he's basically Dynamo without the crazy powers when you think about it. Yeah. Lady Geist. Superhuman for sure. I'll put her behind Drifter, because she's like the only effectively immortal character that can just straight up, like she is close to losing said immortality, and that's why she's there. But I mean, she could literally steal the life force of others to stay young forever, so I think she counts as superhuman. And then finally, here's where the secret tier comes in. Putting Lash up there. McGinnis. Probably just highly skilled. She's definitely not minor magic use. I'll put her between. I'll put her between Calico and Bebop, because she's not like a trained fighter or anything. She's an engineer, but like she can make some crazy stuff with like spectral energy and all that. And you know, she basically works for this universe's version of Lockheed Martin, so she can make some crazy stuff. I'll put her here. Mina, same here. I'll put her next to Drifter. I know she's not as like ancient or like old as Drifter, but I mean, she's still a vampire at the end of the day, so her immortality and like eternally youth is it's slightly more guaranteed than Geist's, so she's gonna be up there. Mirage, I mean, it's basically a bodyguard. I'll put him above Calico. Definitely highly skilled, minor magic use. Yeah, I mean, if he used more of the Jin's power, I might put him in Superhuman, kind of like Graves. Honestly, I'm wondering if Graves belongs up here in Superhuman. It's just, like, we don't know the full extent of the Lich's power and, like, how much she can use it. But I'm just going to leave her up here as, like, the lowest tier of Superhuman. Mo and Krill, just some guys. I'll put them above here. I'll put them above Kelvin, actually. Purely because Maurice is Mo is a mole. But other than that, they're just some guys. They're literally just two dudes who live in a sewer. Like, they are the definition of some guy. Paige. She's highly skilled in, like, I forget exactly what type of magic it is, but she's highly skilled in, like, a form of magic. Basically a wizard when you think about it. I'll put her above Mirage. I'll put her, like, on equal ground with McGinnis. Is that kind of hypocritical? Because I kind of gave Graves the superhuman thing. And all she is like a powerful wizard. I'm going to move Graves down here. I don't know. Just being able to raise things from the dead is crazy. But she can, like, I don't know, summon things from books. I'll come back to Graves. Okay, Paradox. Okay, this one's weird. Because as far as we know in the lore, her whole like thieves guild can time travel. Like, now we don't know if that's like a hoax or something, but because like in her kit she doesn't really time travel or anything. But like time travel's really good though. Okay, assuming Paradox can literally travel through time, I think she's above all of these because, like, I don't know, being able to time travel is really good. You can alter history and stuff, go to different timelines, stuff like that. I mean, yeah, if it's literal time travel, I think she's almost near godlike, but like she's not the leader of her organization, if there is a leader. So like she might not have like immediate access to time travel, but like time travel's really good. So I think she belongs here. Pocket, they are, I wouldn't say highly skilled because they're just like, I'll probably put them on the same level as Apollo. That seems right for Pocket. Because they're both like, you know, not royalty. Like, Pocket's not literally royalty, but like, you know, they're the heir to like, or they were the heir to this like crazy military weapons manufacturer empire, and then actual prince. I'll put Apollo above Pocket, but Pocket also has all of the like the satchel and stuff and all of that magic stuff that they use, so I think Pocket belongs here. Next we got Rem. I mean, literally from the dream world, can like put people to sleep, can enter people's dreams or like read people's dreams. And that, you know, Rem, he's a little supernatural being, so I think superhuman fits. Actually, being able to go into dreams is pretty good, so I'll put him above Infernus. Alright, next we got 7. He is our next near godlike. The reason for this is, in his lore, while he was being executed, like, I think it was like 7 of the world's most powerful mystics were all there to essentially, like, obliterate his soul when he died so that he couldn't be, like, resurrected, so he couldn't be communed with. Basically just, this guy is so evil and dangerous that we have to, like, obliterate him from existence. And then this guy just, I don't know how casual it was, but he just fried all of them, just obliterated all of them. And that's why he's called 7, because he took out the 7 most powerful mystics in the world. Also, his whole goal is to literally ascend to godhood, so I think he counts as near godlike. A little less than these two, because he's not literally a black hole or literally like a minor god, as far as we know, but he's like almost there. He's on the precipice of it. So I think he deserves that. Shiv. Originally, when I was doing this, I put him in highly skilled / minor magic use, but I'm pretty sure it's implied that he has some kind of like beast within him. I don't know how like legit that is, but based off of that, he seems fairly superhuman. Some people think he might be a vampire too, so I don't know, but like it's a big question mark, so I'm just gonna put him in superhuman above these two. Okay, I'm using like the gloat portrait tier maker for this. I just changed the tiers. Do I separate Silver between her human and wolf form? Or do I just I'll do both. I'll put Silver. No. I almost want to put base Silver and just some guy. But like she's a bounty hunter. Well, okay, I guess if Holiday's down here as like a sheriff, then I think a bounty hunter. Honestly, put Kelvin here. He's just the scientist. Okay, only reason Mo and Krill are higher than Silver is because there's 2 of them, and Mo's a giant mole. I know maybe I should put these 2 in Superhuman because Mo is a giant mole, but like that's it. Like he's basically like just a big bear. Like he's not powerful in any way. I mean, you know what I mean. Like he's not like Ivy who could turn to stone. He's not like Infernos with fire abilities or Rem who could put people to sleep. So yeah, they're just some guy. Silver base form will be just some guy, but then wolf form, superhuman for sure. I'll put her above Shiv just because we don't know the full nature of his powers. But yeah, wolf form Silver will be superhuman, but base form, she's just some person. Sinclair. I don't know. I mean, again, we're just going by lore, not like actual in-game stuff. Sinclair's just a really good magician, so I'll put Sinclair between these 2. Cause like obviously Sinclair can use magic, and they're 2 people inside of a like doll. But other than that, that's kind of it. I'm still iffy on Graves. I might put Graves in highly skilled. I don't know. Venator. Highly skilled, minor magic use. Yeah, this makes sense. He's about the same level as Grey Talon. Or at least, it's implied the Venators are, like, on the same level as the Baxter Society. They have, like, a little rivalry going on. But purely because it seems like Grey Talon's older and, like, more experienced, I'll put him above Venator for that. Victor. Effectively can't die. Like, just straight up can't die. Because he's already dead. He's basically just a walking corpse. So, definitely superhuman. For sure. Vindicta. She is a ghost. Being a ghost is really good. Well, I mean, it's not good because you're dead, but you know what I mean. She's dead, so and she came back to life. That's pretty superhuman to me. Viscous. So Viscous isn't actually a goo guy. He's actually like, I forget, is it a sea anemone or something? He's some kind of sea creature with like crazy psychic abilities. And so he's just like neurolinked into his goo body, and that's how he's walking around. So definitely superhuman, but I don't know where. I'll put him above Infernus. Just because, like, I don't know. He is effectively immortal, but, like, this isn't his actual body, so you could go find, like, the little sea creature and kill it. Yeah, okay. There's Viscous. Viper. Okay, I know this might make Viper players mad. I think she goes in just some guy. Cause, like, I know she can, like, turn people to stone and stuff. I might put her into minor magic use, but, like, yeah, she can turn people into stone, but that just seems like something her, like, species can do. That's not, like, inherently, like, special or anything. Maybe there's other Gorgons out there that could do the same thing. But, like, she's been in prison so many times, I don't think she's highly skilled, because she would have... I mean, like, she's escaped, yeah, but she also has, like, she also has a PO, which means she's been let out, so, like, she's been captured so many times, I don't think she's highly skilled, and I don't think turning people to stone is, like, enough. I'm putting her in some guy, but, like, you could put her in highly skilled minor magic use, and I wouldn't complain. You could be mad at me for this one. I just think it's funny to put Viper in some guy. Alright, Warden. Definitely high skilled minor magic use. He was like raised since birth to take out the patrons. I'll put him like on the same-ish level as like Mirage and maybe Venator. I don't know. He's been training his whole life, though. Yeah, I don't know. Wraith. Straight up has, like, psychic powers, telekinesis and stuff, which is pretty strong. I'll put her... I might put her above Rem. Nah, I'll put her above Viscous, since they're both technically psychics. So, yeah, I mean... Mob Boss has, like, a bunch of people under her thumb. Has psychic abilities. She can lift things with her mind. I mean, that's pretty cool. She could teleport. Oh, I get that might just be an in-game thing, but I mean, yeah, she has psychic powers. I think that's fair. That's pretty superhuman. Yamato, our last one. Where do I put you? I don't know how canon her ult is, but she's like the leader of a crime syndicate. I'll put her here. Yeah, that feels right. Right next to Mirage. And then Graves. I don't know. I might put Graves next to Paige or something. I'm not sure. She could summon the dead. That just seems powerful. That seems superhuman. Anyways, yeah, this is my tier list. Obviously, it's all objectively fact. This is the power scaling. I love power scaling. You know, gotta... Yep, I sure love power scaling. Yeah, this is just my opinion. If you guys want to argue about it in the comments, go ahead. I know this is a very random video. Not my usual thing. If you guys don't like it, let me know. If you guys do like it, let me know. I was bored, so yeah. Quick little video, because I felt like it. Okay, bye.